So welcome everyone. Thanks for being here. The second Wednesday in the January of 2022. Today's topic is all about want versus need. Um, Welcome Lex, Gregory, Lexi, Dominic, KTR, Tamara, and A class. Welcome everyone. So I'm gonna jump in today with welcome everyone who's on YouTube also. Sorry for the delay. I'm gonna go into my sponsors first. Sponsored by A Class Executive for private transportation. Please book now 306-514-3191. Number is 306-514-3191. Also sponsored by Al's Renovations and also sponsored by Ashaki Charles Jury. And you can find her on YouTube. I mean, Instagram, sorry for that. Okay, so what is want and what is the definition of wants and the definition of need? So the definition of needs, by the term needs, we mean those requirements which are extremely necessary for a human being to live a healthy life. They are personal, psychological, cultural, social, etc., that are important for the organism to survive. In ancient times, the three basic needs of the man are food, clothing, and shelter, but the passage of time, education, and healthcare also became integral as they improved the quality of life. They are a person's first priority as they are the things that they keep us healthy and safe. Therefore, if needs are not satisfied in time, it may result in illness, inability in functioning properly, or even death. Definition of wants. In economics, wants are defined as something that a person should like to possess either immediately or at a later time, simply but wants the desires that cause business activities to produce such products and services and are demanded by the economy. They are optional. and an individual is going to survive even if not satisfied. Further, wants may wants may vary from person to person and time to time. We all know that human wants are unlimited while the means to satisfy those wants are limited. Hence, all the wants of an individual cannot be met and they must seek for alternatives. Um, One, the desires for food, goods, services, feelings, and other things we would like to have but do not need. Needs, things we must have to survive, such as food, water, and shelter. Save, to keep or put aside for future access. Invest, to put resources such as money in an account or in an organization for the purpose of growing the resources, value add, or impact. Spend, to use money as resources from something you want or need. Donate, to give time, talent, or resources for a charitable purpose, with no exceptional or something in return. Resources, available means of support that may be drawn or when needed or wanted. Shortage is a lack of resource such as money. Um, so what I want to ask you guys, so what's the Gregory, welcome. I'm gonna go to you. How are you? Hold on, let me see if I can unmute you.
My mic was off. Pleasant
Okay.
good afternoon. Happy New Year, everybody.
Same to you, same to you. It's been a while. You're good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Thanks for being here. Um, so I just kind of went into wants and needs, and then now I'm gonna jump into wants and needs in a relationship. What is the wants and needs that you think you should have in a relationship?
Wants and need.
Mhm.
Uh,
One versus need. Sorry.
One thing you need is to compromise in a relationship. You don't want to, you need to, or else there wouldn't be any. So, you know what I mean? You have to see things, you
Hands
have to
on.
see things, 50-50, eye to eye. You have to know when to roll and when to fool. You can't be selfish because remember, you're dealing with a partner now. So you always have to put your partner first and make sure, once they're happy, then you're going to be happy.
And how you
I'm
make
good.
that how how will you make that individual happy? What's your term of happiness? What's your definition?
But happiness is like having conversation with them, making sure like you put them first. like manners, respect. You get up the same morning. Do you want breakfast? I mean, not everybody does cook and all that stuff, but like
Yeah.
you use your talent and you share it with your partner. And once you pay attention to your partner, sometimes you don't have to ask, you just do stuff. You just
Yeah.
do stuff because the little time you spend with them now, you can, your macro things, so to speak now. So, I mean, you ain't going to like ask all the time. You can just do things because, that's what, it is
Hmm.
required. So sometimes you can't act like you're playing stupid. No, you just have to do the damn thing.
I totally agree. Um, but thank you for joining and thank you for your response. I'm gonna go to Lexi before you pass out.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm good. And yourself? Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, a little bit. Just exhausted lately.
Yeah. Back to work life. That's what it is. What's your need versus want in a relationship, or just in life in general?
Well, like wants are the things that we nag about, right? Because
Mm.
just kind of the things that, we like desire, I guess. Like a need. I don't know, I need respect, but I want respect too. So it's kind of like a give and take with that one.
Mm-hmm.
But like I need like food, shelter, those types of things, right? Love.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which one would be on your top list?
Food and shelter to me, because without those things, I can't function properly. Um, if I have a stable, you know, uh, maintenance of my soul, my body, and have like a shelter, then I think I could be better in getting my wants, like cars, houses, bigger houses, stuff like that.
Okay. Do you think you need to have that, or doesn't matter? Like when it comes to the size, and you say that you have to is a want.
That's a want.
Okay.
Like a bigger house, but I need shelter. So it doesn't define if it's big or small. I just need shelter, but I would like to have bigger shelters. So that's a want.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Would you go? Would you do anything just to go to that measure to get that big one? Like, would you? What are the things you would do?
Work harder,
Okay.
save more money, put bigger investment into something I want. But the need is for me to even try to save. So I need to save in order to get the want.
Okay. Thanks for sharing. Um, it says need and wants romantic needs enable the flourishing and survival of a profound romantic relationship. They include, for example, shared valuable activities, caring, nurturing each other. Want is something you would like to have. It is a desire or an inclination for something. I'm gonna go to KTR. KTR, Tamara.
Come back to me, Candy. I'm busy right now. It's okay.
No problem. Tamara, you able to talk?
Like that. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Not bad. You know the topic for today?
I do.
What's your
I
thoughts on
do.
it? What's your thoughts?
Huh. Well, I mean, what I think is necessary in a relationship for me?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Good question. I mean, I agree with what everybody else has already said. I guess I would add probably, I feel I would need a sense of security in the
Yeah.
relationship. So however things are, everybody has different arrangements in their own relationships. But
Mhm.
I feel like I need to feel a sense of security in the relationship.
We define security.
Um, an
Is it by
understanding of the
finances?
next person,
Uh-huh.
knowing like where the relationship is not on edge all the time. You
Okay.
know, I guess sense of security could include communication. Hold on, child. Yeah, it could mean yeah, like the communication, um, likes, what we don't like, an understanding of each other, um, and not, like if my partner decides they're going out of town, or trust, sense
Mm-hmm.
of security, so trust in the relationship as well. So that's also a need for me in a relationship.
Okay. What about in general? What's your want and need? Like in the economy that we're in right now.
Mean, like, what do I want in a relationship? I mean,
No, like in the economy, what is your wants and need in the economy right now? Like the
in
way
the
how things are going.
economy,
Yeah, the economic part of it now. So, like
so money.
money wise, work wise,
Um,
future related.
in my relationship, if I can't ask, I wouldn't ask money in my partner, but I would at least like for them to have ambition, um, and some sort of like a plan in place, an ambition, things that they want to do, and like a goal, to have goals, to whether it's money, whether it's just something, they need to have some type of goal, a long-term plan, a short-term plan.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for sharing.
No problem.
Welcome, L. Hi. Are you able to talk? Well, Happy New Year.
Happy everything. Happy everything.
Long time. Do you know the topic for today?
No, I do not.
Want versus need. Which one is important to you, like in general in life or in your relationship, family wise?
Oh, what's more important, want or need? Hmm. Want is out of necessity, so I'll pack things that you need to want to have to survive are two different things. So I just dumb down the logic and just say need. That's just me personally. I want $100 million, but do I need it? I want it. Well, I don't need it. But
Okay.
it sounds great right now too.
But what would you do with it if you get the 1 million?
If I had 1 million, 100 million.
It's a
Uh,
100 million you said.
yeah, I said 100.
My bad.
But if it was a million, either also, I'll half of that I'm not touching.
Mm-hmm.
But the others, I'm starting something. I have enough money to make some mistakes, enough money to stack up. Well, yeah. But as far as what need and want, we all want a bunch of different things. The things that we need, can't really put a price tag on it. Some things we need, and family, you know, you don't have family, some people want to fill a
I didn't hear the
void.
last thing.
Some people want family
Yeah.
to fill a void if they don't have it. So I see that also because I have two friends who were foster, so their parents don't exist. So
Okay.
how they move in life is totally different than how I move because I have more love around. They have love too as their kids. They don't have love on all different levels. They don't got their cousins. They don't have their aunts and uncles.
Hmm.
It's different. So when they say stuff like, I want a family like that, I definitely understand where they come
And I was, as you said, family. I was like, the girl. You guys heard about the Drake and the girl who used the sperm?
from.
Like,
She
he
deserves it.
really wanted that really bad. I'm actually, I like what he did.
I
And it
love
just
it.
show, yeah. I kind of wish she's still breathing. That's
Fact.
that's cruel, man. Like you're gonna thief something from someone you want. You know, you want this pregnancy so bad, you're trying to gain it without the man's knowledge. That's fucked up. There's a lot that
That's
happens
awful.
almost like every day. But I think what he did, I know she's trying to go sue him. Is like, really? You stole from
Yeah.
him. You tried to steal from him. It
I don't
wasn't
know.
that serious.
Why?
So I'm happy that she was in pain, and I hope she's still going through agony.
She's not getting nothing out of court.
Hmm.
Yeah, she was stealing. She was in his garden.
Yes,
He was
she's still
stealing.
stealing sperm.
You could go to jail for stealing, going in people's trash and stealing their mail, address. You could go to jail for that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So she's basically telling on herself because he could throw it back at her, you know what I mean, for some extra shit. I don't know what it's called, but she deserves that whole burning sensation.
But the thing
She,
is, not having the pride because he decided to go out in public and tell everybody what happened. Like, who does? Like, wow, wow, that's embarrassing.
wait. I don't know. He told people or did she tell people?
I think it's she who went with the allegation, and then she was saying that she's gonna sue the person. I haven't read it since, but when I saw that, I was really laughing. I didn't continue.
She
I
said
was
that.
so happy that happened to someone.
She deserves
Ah,
all the discomfort as much as possible.
pardon
Makes
me?
no sense. She deserves all the discomfort as much as
Yes.
possible.
Welcome,
Subject
Stacy.
of ridicule by others, everything.
Hmm. I like
I
that. I
think
like
that's
I
good.
like what happened.
I love
Welcome,
it.
Stacy. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Happy New
Candy. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope everybody is well.
Yes, and same to you.
Yeah. So what are you talking about tonight?
We're talking about want versus need. And we kind of just went into Drake's situation with the girl who tried to steal his sperm from the garbage out of the condom.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
What
see.
is pardon me?
No, I said I see. I'm
Yeah.
just listening. I'm just listening.
Okay. But I actually I love that story. That was the best story for the year for me.
Year.
Where are you located again, L?
Mr. Travis is in California.
California, yeah. Trying to remember. Well, I didn't know if you want me to say Travis, so I just was gonna continue with what you put up, right?
Yeah, it's just a different device.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what it is.
Everybody's already talking now. What's everyone? Yeah, I want everybody to communicate. I want to know everybody's desires about the wants and need. I have here even a relationship. There's a big difference between the two. A need is something you can't live without, and a want is something you like to have, but can't compromise on. And a love is a need or a want. The need to be loved or experiments by the Bowlby and others have shown could be considered one of the most basic fundamental needs. We know that the desire to love and care for others is a hardwired, deep-seated because of the fulfillment of this desire enhances our happiness level. What about coming? Do you have to come or do you want to come?
I think it should be natural to want to come, but I think it should be also natural to need to come once in your life. I don't know. I don't know if it's natural to not have it at least once in your life.
But you know, there's people who still having sex right now as old as they are. They don't know they never actually had an orgasm or ejaculation. But more for the woman, actually. You guys aware of that?
Definitely.
Huh?
I'm 35-year-old virgin.
You know a 35-year-old virgin?
Yeah,
Say more.
she's a man. She's such a good person that I don't want to be the one for her to get attached to.
Mm-hmm.
I've been telling her for at least 4 years. Like, I don't know what stopped me. I still don't understand her whole logic, but after a while, no man wants to deal with just getting his dick sucked. Like, you're just sucking dick. He's eating pussy. That's gonna be hard for you. But she's such a good person, and she thick as fuck. Like, that's the part that's like, she gets hounded all the time. But I thought she was on some bullshit, lying, but it was confirmed. It got confirmed. So I salute her on her path, but she just needs to come.
What is her personality like? Like, what does she say? What's her wants? What is her needs? Is she how's her attitude?
Her attitude is so A1, but she's just looking for love. She's looking for the textbook, TV, that whole thing, which does not exist. It does not exist. But I have wishes too. My dreams would never exist either. But they're great dreams. Or I should say fantasies, because you can find something. But
Mm-hmm.
she's not, her reality is fucked up. And no man wants to do it. Like, you sucking dicks. It's almost, I feel worse because she's just out there sucking dick. You know what I mean? Like, trying
So you keep your virginity and you're using
to
your mouth on a
find love.
regular.
Yeah. I told her, I was like, damn. Because she's hell
Damn.
of a dope person, like great person. But she just
Mm-hmm.
never did. She just never did.
Damn.
I
Wow.
wish her much great, good energy because she's such a good person. I just find it's awkward. You don't meet these people. I don't. It's just weird. Like, damn.
Yes. I think she
P.
should just really go and release because like sucking dick outside and doing your thing, you might as well try something. You might as well go forward because you're gonna be known as a dick sucker, right? What about
Yes.
anal? Is she having anal or no? Nothing.
Nah. I think she might eat pussy. I
Okay.
think she might. I think, but she'll tell you like, no, I'm not a lesbian, or I might be bisexual or something. But she,
By curious.
yeah, but she's fulfilling those curiosities too by just eating pussy. Either
Damn.
or.
And still not giving it up. Fuck.
Facts. That shit's crazy. I don't care
What
who you
about
are.
dry humping?
I don't know. I, in my head, I'm like, damn, couldn't.
Damn.
In a way, it feels like if you're a man and you feel like you won something, like say you're that dude, like yeah, I gotta win it in like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 months is crazy. So, but 2 months to 3 months to 4 months, that man's not. He wants to fuck. Sooner or later, it's gonna be hard. Like, what do you expect? That's why I try to tell her. I'm like, you got to go live a little bit.
Because she
Take
bumping
the
head.
person, take the person away from that sexual act. Just think about the act within itself.
Mm-hmm.
Be selfish. Live that moment. And I just feel bad for her that she's
Damn. Welcome, Dale. Welcome, Jillian. Good night. We're talking about a 35-year-old virgin, but she gives
not.
head. She sucks pussy, but she ain't giving up the pussy. What's your guys' thoughts on that?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you repeat that?
So we're talking about with Travis, and I was just telling me about a 35-year-old. She's still a virgin, but she's giving pure head and she's sucking pussy. What's
Oh,
your thoughts on that?
I need to. Well, I have a friend that is still a virgin. Sorry, Judine. I have a friend that is still a virgin, and we all know this from college. Like also from college, we all know this.
Yes, I remember this, but she's taking
Yep,
anal.
you take it in, and we all know that. Yep.
Yes,
And
yes.
when she bring a new guy around, when we should bring a new guy around, we all like, would you used to fuck with her? We're like, you're still a virgin. But yeah, she's still a virgin. She said she won't give it up until she get married. So
So by the time she gets married, even for the other one that Travis know, everybody know them for sucking pure head, giving pure head, sucking pussy, and now he's married to this person. That's fucked up. There's no virgin there anymore. That's a setup. That is a
That's
setup.
like whisper out the booty hole by the time you
Everybody got a taste, and he think he's okay with the prize trophy. Meanwhile, everybody nuts inside of her stomach already. That's fucked up. Welcome, butter. Nah, nah. She should just give it up. They should just give it. So, Dale, the girl is she's married now? You said right? No, still.
no, she's not married. I mean,
Damn.
who wants to marry that? I mean, nothing against her. She's a friend, but who wants to marry that? Like, yeah.
They'll have to move out of the state or to a different country to restart their life that nobody
Yeah,
really knows about them.
she
I
would have
don't
to go
think it's
find
just
a
that.
guy. She would have to go find a guy nobody knows because I mean, nothing against her, but like I said, we all know, we all as friends know, and we would say like, "Oh, you're still a virgin, right?" You're like, "Yep, I'm still a virgin," and she probably claimed she was still a virgin, but taking it up their ass.
Mm.
So, yeah,
I would that. It's not that bad of like thing that she's doing, but a friend, her being a virgin, absolutely not. No anal, no sex, no nothing, just oral sex. I'm like, damn, you gotta live a little bit.
Because
You
when
gotta.
that's why I asked you about the anal, because I remember I didn't know who it was, but when they started talking, then I remember it was Dale who talked about the girl
yep,
taking anal, but she's not taking from the front. That's fucked up, yo. I don't know. I think by then I know by now I would have give up already. That's a lot of teasing. But so we're talking about virgin, one who takes anal and gives head, and the other one just give head and sucks pussy. So that's where we reach right now.
I think the girl who's just taking the dicks up her ass. I think she's amazing. She's a good person. She's getting some type of thrill. She likes that.
Yeah,
She likes.
yeah.
She likes that kind of kink. So I gotta salute her for at least going to that mark. You know, it's a piece of skin separating that anal from that pussy and shit. And that's hilarious to me. But at least she got position. She's getting her back blown out and shit. So, but
Wow.
no sex.
Damn.
kind of weird.
Ah,
I used to work
It's
with
kind
this
of weird.
dude.
There's so much thought in that.
say more.
So first of all, you're over 30 or you're 30 or whatever, and you're still a virgin. That's a question to a man. How the hell you reach all the way there and you're not? Number two, I'm thinking if you're eating pussy or sucking dick or you're getting to your butt, whatever, you probably enjoy getting it in the butt. So whoever you're giving it into the butt to is probably doing it very well. So technically, you enjoying that. So now you save your coochie for whoever. That's still gonna make you experience. So when you marry that man, suppose that man ain't doing the pussy as good as how you were getting it in the anal. Then you have a problem right there. So there's so many different ways to look at that because when a man thinks, I don't know, I'm thinking like a man, but you know what I mean? I'm just thinking when a man finds out that you are, men, correct me if I'm wrong, that you are a virgin, there's a lot of things that go with that, and it's more of an innocence, right? Being the first to do all these different. So you almost like teaching the woman all of this stuff because she's a virgin. Well, she's gonna be teaching you a whole lot of shit because she's been doing everything else but that. So although you might be looking for a little blood on the bed or whatever, the rest of it is a disappointment because she's know too damn much for being a virgin. So I think that whole excitement of having someone for the first time and keeping that whatever is gone out the door. You get what I'm saying? Because when
Long
I
time.
picture being a virgin, right, it's like you're innocent to certain things. You know what goes on, you see it on TV, but you have not experienced any of that stuff. But she be doing the most until it gets to the vagina. That it would probably confuse anybody. That were you really a virgin? Or you're like, really? Is this for real? You know too damn much. You know more than me.
What about do you guys know if they're using toys like dildos?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So she
Definitely.
probably pop that what is it? Pop the what? When you just have sex with it, what's it called again? You
The
pop.
cherry, popped
Yes,
her
pop the
cherry.
cherry.
Oh,
Welcome,
see?
Angel Face. Welcome, welcome, Butter again. Butter showing off her face. Happy
But
New
you
Year,
know,
guys. Happy New Year, actually. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. All the best, all the best, all the best.
you know
That's
that
true. Happy
that
New Year. I
cherry
totally forgot. It's my first time seeing you all in a while. Happy New Year.
Yeah, yeah.
can you
Happy
know that that
everything.
cherry can be popped without it being
Hit by a
penetrated?
penis. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I think they, if I'm not mistaken, is like you can be doing certain sports and shit like that, and that
The
thing can get,
splits,
yeah,
the
yeah.
splits.
So you saving all of that, so who you gonna convince? Especially all that backdoor thing, and you know, it
But
can't happen. That's just
it closes back up, you know. The whole closes back up. So you know, regardless, them whoever comes in after
yeah.
this, that should get tight again.
I understand that, but I'm saying in the moment of things, it could rupture something without me even going inside. I don't know. I don't know. That's some shady shit. I can't go that far and still leave. Yeah, no. It's like a heat of the moment, and then yeah, no. Mm-mm.
You know what? There's ways to they could actually put the penis inside, but not go all the way in. Because you know it's bound to happen. If they pull out from the anal and they go in, they're gonna get a little tip inside
That's
and then
what
pull out.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
That's a lot. That's a lot when it comes to foreplay. So I don't
Yeah.
know, but I get them props. No,
So,
are they,
the
are they
my other
is it called half virgin then? They're not a full virgin. They call a
My other
half
question
virgin.
is she? My other question is she giving everything and they're not giving, or are they giving her head?
Oh, the guys are eating her out. I told her that
Yeah,
eventually
right.
you're
They're
gonna
that
get
close to
tired of
that coochie. They're doing all of that. And fingers ain't going up there and all them something.
Oh no, the
That's
anal
very
that was Dale.
problematic.
That was Dale.
No,
Dale, no,
Deo
Oh,
is the anal.
that was
yeah,
anal.
what's your question?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying. I'm just
What's the
saying for
question?
her. For her, it's fine what she's giving, but I'm just saying for her, when they're giving it to her, like eating her out, or back door or whatever, and everybody's going around that little circle and leaving it
No, I
alone.
don't know. Nothing is going over there. And back
Oh,
then,
she's the only one that's doing. They're not doing back to her.
yeah, no, that back days, Jesus temple. You know. But back, so this has been since, let me see. So I met her 2000 and before I joined the army. So 2006 was when I met her. So back then, they're not doing the eat the booty like groceries. So maybe now she's doing that. We haven't dived into that conversation yet. But maybe she's letting them eat her ass out. But yeah, back then she was just, we all knew she would let you smash from the back if you want to. We know that, like, the front is
Off
hallelujah.
limit. Off limit.
Hallelujah.
You know what? I'm glad she's still getting her groove on. She made a decision. This is what it's gonna be. But for me personally, to come back and then you're looking for that guy to marry you and this and whatever, whatever, you already give up the ass to everybody else and that tongue and that mouth and But
Kendi, I never saw her with a serious boyfriend.
okay,
Yeah, I
wow.
never saw her with a serious boyfriend. Like,
The news do go around.
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, she won't sleep with anybody. She won't sleep
Yeah,
with anybody, but, I think that's why she's afraid of us, because she's a hoe, will be like, hey, give it away. Like, she won't sleep with anybody. But we all just knew that if she did give it up, it's in the back. Like, yeah, and she's very educated, she's a lawyer now. She's a
yeah.
lawyer now. Yeah, she haven't been with nobody seriously that we know as friends, and
Shit.
she's not married. Yeah. So maybe she needs to move.
Ladies, can you hold your virginity that long? Do you regret giving up yourself so early?
Oh,
Goodbye.
But the
I
same more.
am. If I had to do it over again, I'd still do the same damn thing because I ain't marrying no cat in no bag. I want to see what cat if I have a tiger, if I what I got. I gotta know what I got, what I'm marrying. That's just me.
What's
Because if
the
I have to settle down with that, I have to be saying, okay, yeah, that one can do. That will do it. If I don't, because if I meet somebody and marry them and I never had sex with them and it sucks, well, you know how that goes.
You
Some
mean if you
girls
were a
look,
virgin? But what if okay, let's say you get married. You're still a virgin, he's a virgin, or he's more experienced than you. How would you know if it's good or not?
I ain't marrying nobody while I was a virgin. I'm giving it up first. I'm making sure I take a one or two or three before I decide. I'm sorry. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You think
I,
about it,
I,
no.
I think these days I watch how society is. I really give thumbs up to the younger generation. They give their virginity up like nothing. They walk outside like it's nothing. It's like I remember my first time kicked that mother necker so far. He got one kick towards the wall. That shit is painful. So it's people that's doing it and it's a well I fuck him, I fuck her, da 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 da. It's normal now. It's like wow,
Yeah.
different.
I mean, I wouldn't have done it that like that. How these young people's going on, but I sure know I wouldn't marry the first person. You know what I mean? As I said, let's get married, and I'm not experienced anything. I feel it's something that you need to experience and be ready, and you know what I mean. I think that's better.
So for everyone who just came in, do you believe your what it's called it's one versus need? Do you think you have to want to come or you need to come or have an orgasm or ejaculate?
I need to come.
Say more.
It's just unacceptable if I can't have an orgasm. I mean, for real, it's the best feeling in the world. I love having them, and that's a must. That's a deal
And
breaker.
what if you don't reach your climax? How would you react? Like, what do you do?
Well, so I can reach one every time. But I also do things like, even when I'm by myself, I edge myself. If I'm having sex with somebody, they need to know about how I like it and do it well, or they won't be around. So I don't know how much more to say, but that, like, I've learned how to please myself so that I can in turn tell others how to please me.
Okay. Thanks for sharing. Anyone else?
As a guy, I will say for me, I have to come at least once. At
Come
least
again?
once. I say I have to bust at least
Yeah.
once. Yeah.
And
Second
if you
time
don't,
doesn't really matter. Like second time, third time doesn't matter. I can keep going. And most of the time, I tell ladies, like, once I know the first time it's not gonna happen, so you just tell me to stop, and that's cool. We can go to bed because
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen. Because they will be trying to get you go again, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. Like, so for me, at least once is good, and we can blow the back up, do whatever we
Yeah.
got to do. When you say stop, then we'll be done. Then
You
border,
you're
to answer
being
to go back to border. Then if I know that one time might be a weeknight when let me put it this way. Personally, well, yeah, this we are adults here. Personally, I like to make sure that the lady is satisfied first, and I know most ladies don't get to climax by thick penetration. So personally, first, like I would have given you some good. I'm not, my beard is not white yet, but it's getting there. I'd have given you some good beard
The
cleaner.
chemical reaction.
Yeah, some good beard cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then once you get to your satisfaction level, then I can try, because most of the time I don't want you disappointed. I don't want to be done and be like, you know what, I'm tired. Sorry. Like, I've done when I was younger, and I think once or twice I might have seen a lady, like, while I'm there getting herself off too, because I'm like, you know what, I'm tired. So I don't know. Personally, for me as a man, I'm like, nah. So we'll get you there. Then after that, we'll get me, because for guys, sometimes, unfortunately, it happens quick.
If you if there's any male inside of here feel disrespected or feel away if a woman, she just had sex with you, the sex was good, and like you could tell she was enjoying it, but yes, she still pulls out a toy. Does anyone get offended by
I
that?
do.
Say
I
more.
do. He says, I mean, to me, if you still want to go, like, we can continue if you still want
Yeah.
to go. But the fact of you, well, one, you don't include me. If you include me, that's different. We're doing it together. But if you don't include me and you just there, like, what are you doing? Like, no, like, I don't even know if I can elaborate. I think Mr. Lamar see my point, but I don't know if I can elaborate. It's like, if you want me to go with the talk with you, I'll do it, But yeah, you just doing it by yourself, like while I'm laying there. Yeah, I won't be cool with it.
Well, because I asked the question because I know there's one person I was with and he was like, "Oh, I don't know why you're using a toy." I'm like, it wasn't nothing. Like join back in, because at the end of the day, sometimes you bust your nut or you came, and then the female might still wants to go, so she giving you your time to get yourself back again and get hard to get erected again, and then you could join back in. But some of them just don't like it. So thanks for sharing.
They
But if
don't
it's
like the aspect. They don't like the aspect of you having a toy, or the aspect that you are using the toy on yourself.
on yourself.
Well, you can tell them to gel too. You can tell them to help you. Yeah, no, don't do it yourself.
I think the toy is more like an enticement, because, like, say for instance, like I came, but I want to go again. He came and he want to go again, but he kind of laid on there exhausted and tired. So next thing when I start using my toy, he get excited again, and then shit happens again. It could work. It could go pros and cons.
Tell
But
him use the toy. Why he's waiting? Why he's waiting to get back to number 2? Yeah.
Let him use the toy.
Tell him to use the toy on you. Yeah. Tell him to use the toy on you. Yeah. That I don't think. I mean, unless the man is against toy in general,
Yeah.
then that would be an issue. But no, to me, I think that would be a quick turn on. I'm like, okay, come on,
Yeah,
sorry, goodbye, let's go.
I agree.
Yeah.
What about women? Like when a male comes, like you guys probably this is the very first time, or you guys have been together for a while, probably just a fuck buddy, and this one time he decides to come before you not. How do you guys react? Like what would you do? It's for the females.
That's for the ladies.
Everybody looks so innocent right now, but they know
Yeah.
they. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I have my own ways, you know. I don't know. It depends on the vibe, honestly. Like I always say to you, like, if I'm really feeling to make the man not with me or not anymore. Like, honestly, if I'm not satisfied and they might be in my space, you're definitely not getting breakfast in the morning. Just letting you know. Like, it's just gonna be one of those. Like, I'm stubborn like that. I'm gonna let you know that it wasn't quite all right, but I'm gonna try to help you. But if you're gonna fall asleep and then expect to come wake me up at your time at some bathroom break after you took some piss, brethren, just go home. You know what I mean? Like, you're just lucky I let you sleep on me. Like, but you know, like, I have my times too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I fell asleep when somebody was sexing me,
Yeah.
and I didn't know, how to tell. And then I woke up and they were still sexing, and I'm like, am I really involved in sex? Oh shit! Let me try to wake up.
That
Like,
happened
that
to me
was
before.
selfish.
Yeah,
That was selfish of me
it was
too. So I
bad.
don't know. I don't know what to say.
But okay, did he consume alcohol though?
Most likely.
Yeah.
most
If you
likely.
consume alcohol, it's
Or I
a
was super
possibility.
high. Probably super high. I usually like do that, smoke too many spliffs or something, and it's like, oh my god, I knocked out, like literally. And then I was like, I don't think I'm gonna come, but I don't know how to tell this person. And then I seen them going a little harder and stuff too. I'm like, yo, this is almost like a horror movie. I'm like, sorry, I can't lie. I just woke up. Like, there's drool on my shoulder. Like, literally, I'm so sorry. Like, give me a moment. I had to drink some water and wake up like men do sometimes, you know? And I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Let's go. So then I finished the job, but I was like really tired. Like, it wasn't really worth it. It wasn't worth the waking up or the nut, to be honest with you. I was just like, fuck, I was asleep. That was beautiful sleep, but
It happened to me. I was like, oh my god, did I fall asleep? But they don't say nothing to you, right? I'm like, oh my god, I was get back up. I'm back to normal again. Start my action. But I didn't know it happened. I forgot about the experience, but it's embarrassing, especially if they talk about it. Males, have that ever happened to you? No? To the males, have that ever happened to you?
I'm sorry. Question. Repeat the question. Sorry.
Have a female ever fall asleep while you're having sex with her?
Oh no. No. I don't do missionary to begin with, so you can't fall asleep. Yeah.
What about you? We have Gregory, Lex, KTR, Rira. Rira, can you talk? I wonder if he's at work. Lex, welcome back. Have you ever found yourself having sex with someone, but they fell asleep? Like, you know, we consume a lot of alcohol, or the person never consumed alcohol, but they fell asleep. What was your experience like if it happened? Travis, what about you?
Never happened, but shit. Go to sleep.
Well,
Shit. Still go. Shit,
hello?
bye. Bye. Go to sleep.
I never fell asleep,
Not my
Uh,
business.
but I was sleeping.
okay.
and thought I was dreaming. Shit was
Hey,
going,
people,
oh,
those fall
that's what's
asleep
going
during.
on right now.
What is that, Angel? What is that, Angel Face?
I said people just fall asleep driving. So if you can fall asleep, they have to sleep. You could fall asleep during sex. I mean, not my personal experience, but I imagine if you could fall asleep like whilst driving on
Yeah,
the road behind a car, then it's possible.
it is. I say once a person don't bitch about and tell you send you home like how Travis will send you home, yeah. You're good to go. But that I think it's a good thing because you're soothing the person that they actually fall asleep. Not that you're boring. They're just like, oh, yeah, like a release.
If it's somebody I care about, like they can stay the night. But if you just a booty call, you just some dick to me, I'm gonna need you to perform and go the fuck home. Straight like that.
I'm feeling you.
Sorry, it just anyway.
That's how the
Whoa, whoa,
fucking
what's going on right now?
Well, Kandy, real talk though, still.
Get the fuck out of here.
That is rude, people.
No.
What is rude?
That is rude. Fuck and get the fuck out.
Whatever.
Booty
Yeah,
call
so is
or
a battery
not.
dolly. A battery dolly
It's
is
not
rude
rude,
too,
it's
but
the
you
truth.
know, it is what it is. It is
That is
what it
rude.
is.
It's staying in
Even
your
if
lane.
wait, even if the dick is good, you still might. Even if it's a booty call and some good dick, you might
No,
still
if he
kick it out.
goes
But
to
if I'm
sleep
asleep
on
on it today,
me,
Yep.
if he goes to sleep on me and his sole purpose was to come over here and not go to sleep or go to sleep after, and he doesn't do the other part, you should just go home.
Oh shit!
Hey, my
So
place,
what if
my
you came over?
rules, right?
So I heard something about somebody sleeping, falling asleep. What was that argument about? That's the same argument that we're talking about.
It was not argument. It was an experience.
Well, you know what I mean. I don't mean.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. It was being highly intoxicated, having sex after the party, and then boom, you fall asleep. Not realize when you wake up, you're like, you're just seeing your body going like this.
What?
Then you're like, shit, you know, get back into the groove and start, whining, rotating, whatever. Humping.
Oh wait, you're saying falling asleep during the sex?
Yes, during
Oh, what
sex.
in mother?
Sleep.
You don't want sex. You want to sleep. Better you just go sleep, guys. You can't sex and sleep at the same time.
That's crazy.
It's up. So Angel Face was also saying it's a possibility. It can happen, I don't think it was boring, but it was just like you sued my pussy to sleep, like damn. And I
No. What
until I get
the
back
hell
up.
is that?
Welcome, Classic.
She said you sued the pussy to sleep, not
Yeah,
sued the pussy to sleep.
I can see it
Hey,
happening.
Yo.
they literally put me to
I
bed.
could be like,
Where did it do that?
They rocked my body, turned it over, whatever
That's not
the hell
putting
it
you
was,
to bed.
and I woke up.
You
And
are
I
the
was
bed.
still in bed.
Like what?
because it's like sometimes you have some days that you just wanna. I know for you guys. Like right now I have a little stuffiness, right? And I realized today I'm supposed to be feeling sick, but yesterday I'm horny, and it's just like I don't. That's just me. If my body feels sick, I need. And if when I get that, it's just like it's a relaxation to help me sweat it out.
Yeah. You need to sweat it out.
Like the exercise. So it's just like I'm laying down there and hear myself moaning in my sleep. I'm like, this is not good.
I feel like sex is the remedy for drunkenness and super sick. When you're drunk and you want to kind of sober up, if you have sex, I swear to you, I kid you not, you sober up.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when you're sick too and you might not feel the energy, you have sex, guaranteed. Whatever, I don't know what is adrenaline, testosterone, I don't know what caused it, but you wake up, you feel a little better, you get a little energy, little pep in your step.
True.
I kid you not.
Right back to sleep.
I don't know what that is, but what is that called? Adrenaline?
The adrenaline rush, and then you have that. It flushes your system out. right? You really flush your system out when you're having sex. That is the best thing fucking ever. I know if I was supposed to actually have sex rather than staying on there and drinking water and trying to revive myself, I would have been feeling way better. You know, like tonight I was like, shit, should I just? Yes, that's the word.
Sick is
Endorphin.
like kind of like a mental thing also, you know what I'm saying? So if
Nah,
you
I lay
kind of
down
treat
naked.
yourself.
It was minus 23, and I lay down naked. And I opened the window a little bit and slept right under the blanket. And now I have a stuffy
Hold
nose.
on, rewind. What you say? Was it? Go back to that other part. What you say? Start over.
Remember, it was minus 23 in Toronto, and I decided the heat was at 70. But I started feeling stuffy, so I opened up the window, cracked it. I took off all my clothes, lay down there, and just enjoyed it. But in return, I now have a stuffy nose now. So after joy is sorrow. And now I'm panicking. Oh my God, it's a COVID. It's a COVID. Should I go check? Da, 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 da. You know, so, but I enjoy this, just feeling the breeze on my skin. And it has fucked me over now. I wasn't even thinking about having the show tonight because I feel awful.
Okay.
But I know once you get that little ding, 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 that bam, that, you know, that little fucking motion, you just have that, you start sweating, you let it out, all your pores is open. You know, your runny nose, everything coming out, all that big snot, everything coming out.
Yeah. It clears up your sinus too. That's another
Yeah,
thing.
freaking thing
It clears
coming
up
out
your
one
sinus.
time.
So if you're
Yeah.
congested and you have sex, yeah, man, your nose, clear up. You smell the flowers. Flowers are
So
bloom.
sex is a
What's
healthy.
What's Judy eyebrow? Them go up, no?
It's a healthy thing, man.
Yeah.
And that's where it goes
No,
to
but
say
real
you don't
talk,
have the real
Marcel.
thing, you bring the toys in. And not really, it's
Real talk.
just to come.
Real talk, no slow candy.
Huh?
When I get too drunk and I can't even walk, because honest to goodness, sometimes I go out and I get too drunk and I come in here. I don't remember how I reach in my bed. I don't know remember when clothes come off of me. I know nothing. I just there, and when I wake up, I go, oh, so that's what's happening. It happens to me many times.
So that means you drop asleep and wake up.
I wake up and I say, I bet.
Yo, but
No, but
you know
the
what?
way I wake up, it's almost like I'm sleeping, but I'm feeling it. But somehow it feels
Oh,
like I'm
like you
dreaming.
sleep and
Yeah.
sweet, yo.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's called
oh,
a
fuck,
sweet dream.
we're doing this.
It's a sweet dream.
Yeah, the sweet dream.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
I don't really
oh,
mind that. I like waking up next to somebody and say, yeah, them not even know. You don't know what's going on. You're just horny. You
yeah,
wake up
when you crawling.
and you roll over. And as you roll over, it just reaches. You feel all that. I want that. Put me back something warm.
Yeah.
Tease them something stiff. You get me? Yeah, man. At them time, that girl, them a push back on it. Yo.
You need to stop it, you talk too much.
Good night, my friend.
Good night.
It also cigarette where we used to talk in a college, but
Freezer.
they used to say that we use a condom, you know?
Yeah.
So we asked the question, if you use a condom in the night and it was a good vibe, and you sleep by here in the morning, and the early morning vibe reach, would you have time to draw for the condom? Are you already without the condom?
It depends. It depends on my kind of girl. If I'm my kind of girl, I'm my girl.
Yeah. Listen, I said the night was great, you know, you use the
I don't care
condom.
about the night. I don't care if the night great. I don't care if the night great. It depends if I'm my girl. If I'm my...
The night was great, you know, but you wake up in the morning. You wake up in the morning, that's the same vibe there. I tell man say, enough man get catch easily that way, going in raw.
True. But
He's talking. So you're a jacket. You're a jacket baby maker. Is that what you're talking about? You're a jacket baby maker. That's what we call you in Toronto. You like to ejaculate your jackets all around the city, and then some of them jackets get kept, and then you don't want to claim them, and then the courts get you, and you have to pay for them. That's what happens. So he's saying he's preventing it by wrapping it up. Basic instinct. Wrap it up. Like I tell my son, you don't want no STD because you could get clapped all the time. That seems to be something natural in the young community. Oh yeah, I got chlamydia. Oh, you nasty fuck. But they just act like it's like it's just cool. It's not cool. Wrap it up, man. Wrap it up.
You never do it early
Yeah.
morning, you wrapping it up.
Yeah, it depends. That's what I'm trying to show you. If it's a girl that I'm talking to,
I show everybody, you know, be sure. I tell a man the other day,
you're
I
not,
show that
you're not let me
every
answer.
man.
You know what I'm answer. You want me answer, you know what I'm answer. Which one?
Answer.
May I say, yo, if it's a girl, when me a feature, like it's a my girl, or we have sex on a regular, or way, and we're kind of exclusive, or, you know what I'm saying, the sex is our thing, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe you might be able to go in that way. But not everybody you can give that kill to. Some girl, they just have to just, you know, wrap it up all the time because they're just outside. Some outside girl.
Yeah. But you know, but there's a point of one night stand.
No, that's why I tell you, I don't do one night stand. Too much one night stand, you're the pun on top.
But when I say it could have the early morning, and every time they're going to be your main girl, I tell you, sketch people all the time.
No, I'm not saying it's my main girl all the time. I'm saying if it's not my main girl and me and her don't have that, you know what I'm saying? Where we can have that raw sex. Because if we could have that raw sex, then I wouldn't need to put on the condom the night before in the first place. We would have just fucked raw. So in the morning time, I wouldn't need to think about rolling over to fuck her raw again. Because you get what I'm saying?
But sometimes you can actually have sex with a person with a condom on the first time, and the second time, not a condom in use.
Of course, plenty times. But it depends on that what kind of relationship you have with this person. You're not just gonna take the condom off for every gal.
Not everyone thinks like that though.
Well, then me for think like that, cause everybody I get slap up.
Welcome, Waterkiller. Welcome, DJ Big Ant, and welcome, Classic.
Come like they never hear a gun named Rhea. You never hear about the gun named Rhea.
It could be a hot girl.
The gun named Rhea. I never heard that one.
I'll take KTR. If it's Beyonce, what you gonna do? Go in raw, or you gonna look for the boost?
Nah, man.
Personally, I am allergic to those shit, so I have to really get to know a person before I have sex.
See all that? See that? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Getting to know the person, getting to know who you're gonna be with, who you're gonna sleep with.
But guys, that can work against you too. I can tell you what you want to hear. I can tell you what you need to hear. Right? And you were like, oh my God. Like I hear guys tell me, oh my God, I don't need to work out with you because you're a good person, you're a good girl, you're clean. I'm like, bitch, please, you don't even know me. I'm telling you what you need to hear. You understand? It's fucked up.
True.
I'm sure it has some vibe where you're still and
So hold on, let me ask you a question.
I tell a man the early morning is a chance you must like.
So let me ask you a question. You let any girl sleep over your house?
Sleep over, yeah.
See, that's not me either. I mean, like any girl sleep on my yard. Me no fuck any girl neither. Not even certain girl, not even know where me live, much less. Them have to see me on road.
No, it depends, man. A girl could sleep here, me and I do nothing like that.
That's another thing too. If we're not connected like that and we just having a fling, I'd rather go to your place and you come into my place. I don't think I'd shoot up on my door. I have some people will show up at your door thinking you're in a relationship all of a sudden. No.
True. You know, enough man have carry pussy feelings. It's a real thing. Pussy feelings is a real thing.
Yeah, I was sure in the beginning of the shows, I was telling everyone that my car got mashed up for that. The guy mashed up my car. Guy was going local. He was just going local. I'm like, after that, I started watching people different. I'm like, nah, I really gotta keep that shit to myself.
Yeah, cause you give the people them the good. Stop quinting on the people them, son. That's your problem.
And the man went local, and that hurt me because my car, up to this day, I swear to God, I give you 5 years. I make you think everything is normal. And after that 5 into 6 year bracket, that's when I attack you. That's just
you know You know what I feel like, ladies? Ladies, you need to save the good fuck. Like the good fuck. We met the man, till like a year or so into the relationship. You have to give him the you know, that one that makes him be like, yeah. Make him give you all of the things them you want, but you have to
When you have
save that
talk,
good.
you need to show your face, you know. I want to look in your face when you have
No,
talk.
me no want the world to see me. This is
He says
take it
the
easy.
after party, maybe, just not
Yeah, but I'm
now.
outside after. You see?
Okay, all right.
Lexi, you know the road already.
I know. And you know what? I'm gonna be Lexi OG right now. Like I'm an OG in my city. There was a
You
case
know
in
the
the
road.
90s that we had here. So we're talking about severity of cases. So it doesn't matter how long you know somebody. There was a dancer, reggae dancehall dancer in the city, very renowned, worked for a very renowned establishment. The establishment went down because of this individual. He took a benefits test and found out he had STDs. He had AIDS. And he only did the test because he got somebody in Jamaica pregnant. And he wanted to be a better person and he was trying to move over there. So the girl ended up not having infection, which was good, but the man ended up hanging himself in Toronto. They burned down 2 of the establishments he worked in because the man had HIV.
Bruno.
So that was just a severe situation.
Is it Bruno? Is it Bruno?
Yes, and I didn't want to say it like loud, but you know,
Yeah.
it was a big thing. And then there was a lady that was stabbing people at the establishment with fucking needles that were infected with HIV. So it was like this whole fiasco of the 90s in the West End of Toronto, and it was ridiculous. But it was like so much of it was there was a lot of truth behind the bullshit. You know what I mean? So it was just like, how do you trust anybody after that? You don't know. So it was a wake-up call in a way.
I will tell you guys about Bruno. I'm going to say the name because he's scared out of me. I used to live at Chalk Farm. Most people ask Jane and Wilson. And he used to have a beauty salon named Platinum in Sheridan Mall. And it got so bad that, God, when you're going to go out with me, we're going to go out, when I could take you out, when he was just harassing until I started going around the mall just to get to do the things that I wanted to avoid him. And then I used to go to Epiphany. And Epiphany, I was always there every Thursday watching my men strip. It was amazing. And he would walk in there with 2 girls and he say, you see, this is what I want you at my side. You know, I'm like, I'm good. And then I started watching him start blood in his hair, piercings in the nose, in the ear, in the eye. He was just doing the most. But one day I remember sitting down on MSN. Remember back in the day, MSN, Hotmail, blah, blah, blah. And it says, you know, this person, so. And then at the end, there was the picture, the big picture at the end. And it showed about the letters that everyone he was with, including animals, and his best friend, his male friend, they were together. So that story shook me because I said, if I was the type of girl that just give it to you, I would be fucked right now. I would be dead right now, probably. I don't know. But it was just like, you have to follow your instincts. They can tell you anything that you want to hear because you're vulnerable at a point in time when you're looking for what I would call love, or you just want a partner, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, you gotta follow your instincts. There's a lot of red flags out there. But I started watching them differently, and then that name will always stay in my head up to this day. Even having sex with someone, even for the first time, you have to be like, oh shit, should we have done a blood test? Could we this? Should we that? Should we that? You know? So I push the public, go to Toronto public or go in the States, any public health place, check yourself every 6 months, make sure that your ass is okay. You know, like, and if you want to be raw with that person, try to make sure you guys go check yourself immediately.
It's funny you said that, Kandy, because I met him at church.
Mm-hmm.
He came to our church, but I didn't realize at the time when he was coming there is because he now found out that he had AIDS. But I remember he coming to church and they're praying for him and all this thing. And then just one day, all of a sudden, I came to church and they said that he died. I was like, died, singing stuff like, what the hell? Yeah. I was like, this is pretty crazy. So that was kind of psych for me, you know, because I just see him coming to church for a little while. Because I was a very good girl them times, you know, so I was in church every day.
I could not stand that individual. He tortured me. He tortured me. It was
Yeah.
bad. It
So
was
when
bad. It
he
was
found
bad.
out he's in, he wanted to accept Christ and he wanted to do all of this thing or whatever. But I don't know. It looked like it gotten really bad, and then next thing I hear, because he was church at our church when he died too, right? I ain't go to church now.
Anybody could go to church, man. It's like like things happen. It's
But I'm
reason.
saying when shit happens to you now,
Yeah,
everybody running for church,
there's
right?
reasons why people go. Yeah, everybody have a different
Mm.
reason why they go out to church. So it's 9:55 coming to the end. So we're gonna end it on YouTube, and then you guys could go in deeper. But I love and thank you for communicating. Wati Killer, Biggs. Does anybody want to talk about? I'll give you guys a subject after when I come off the show. After, but I really have nothing much to say. Does anyone have anything they want to let out before we finish the show?
Mr. Brown seems very quiet.
Leave the one who looks quiet alone. Looks that he's sleeping. Looks very
I
deceived.
love making trouble.
Wati, you're very quiet. What's your want versus your need? Or what's your need and your want? Then I'm gonna go to Angel Face if you're able to talk.
Well, come off of YouTube.
No, it's not time yet.
Oh, he ain't talking then.
But you know that was the topic tonight, right? That is the
You
topic.
what?
The topic is want versus need.
Oh, I was late tonight, so that's why I came on
So
late.
what is your want and what's your need?
I don't even have an answer for none of that.
I
My
want money.
want, my
And
want
I need good pop.
is to drink water. My need is to drink this Douce again. I know, buddy would like that, but I need to talk to you after this.
I have a puppy now that she's a American bully, I think it's called. And her name is Duce. She's such a darling. I'll probably try and show you guys her after if she's here.
Maybe I drank Douce for the first time and on Saturday, and I know why it's called Douce now.
It's amazing.
I was Douce the whole day till Sunday evening.
It's amazing. That make you do some dumb shit too if you don't know what the hell you're doing. And that and the Drake alcohol.
Yeah.
If I come to the States, that's all I drink. Out here, you don't really see Douce. They only selling Hennessy. You have to go to the African clubs to see all those big brand name alcohols that people think Henny is this and Henny. Henny ain't shit. Henny is nothing. Like you need to top up their game in Toronto. So, but on say when it comes to the States, it's like damn. I'll take. There's a drink that you guys have in the States. It's a penis bottle. And I need to find that. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know the name of it. It's a shape of like two big balls and a long ass penis.
Oh boy.
Let me know when you find the name out, though.
Oh,
Pardon me?
Buddy, you don't know?
Let me know when you find the name out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna have
Please
to
do.
look for
Pass
this
the
thing.
info. Pass the
Because
info.
honestly,
y'all are
after that bottle
bugging,
is
boy.
empty, or during the time the bottle is full, it can also do other things. You know what I mean? Hint, hint.
Oh boy.
It just stands up and it's long, like damn.
Oh,
And I
boy.
went looking for it, but the guy sold out. I was so mad. I almost cried. But I'm gonna. That's my. I have to look for it. Pardon me?
L's face is killing me.
Just hey Google. Just hey Google. It will tell you.
Yeah, but it's just knowing the name. Like we're gonna look for penis butter.
Only Kandy wants that. Yeah, that's exactly what you look for on Google. I'm pretty sure Google knows what you're talking about.
But if I show my glass dildo instead.
Because no one here knows what you're talking about. Only you are on this penis model thing. No one knows. Everybody's like, let me know when you find it.
Yeah,
Let me know.
I'm definitely
We
gonna
look
have
for the
to.
information that Candy can come up with, you know.
It
I
was only a
always
limited edition. Candy was the only
Is
one who
there
seen it.
wine?
Butter, you're searching it for her?
Yes, I am.
I keep
okay,
picking
hold on.
splinters. Like,
I'm
Butter
gonna
is
no
butter.
brave.
share screen. I think I found it, guys. I think I found
Okay.
it.
Oh, here we
I found my penis.
go.
I found my penis. Hold on.
Oh my God.
These are short, but there was one was long. You saw this one nice and cute here? Little veins and stuff.
I've never heard of these.
Where is this? A big long one.
FDA approved.
Guys, there's a lot. Look, one here. The red one.
No guy drinking out of that.
You never know.
Yeah.
Woo! I like the red one, yes.
So they exist. It's just I never tasted it, but I want to collect all the bottles just to say I have it. Oh, look at this. Look, you guys see this?
Oh my God.
Which one are you looking at now?
Another one here. The man penis shape, but it looks like a liquor. Look at this one here. No, that's an ice mole. Look one here. $8 for the bottle. Shit. Look at this one here. Listen, that's all I want for Christmas, and Christmas come and go. So this year, Christmas, that's what I'm gonna look for. And yes, there will be some males drinking from it. This one is called the magical. You see this one, the magical penis wine? That I had to look for. Magical penis wine.
Fire.
Magical penis wine.
Fire.
On saying that, guys, on that note, I want to say thank you for everyone who's live on YouTube. Thanks for coming in for Kandy's Convos and Confessions. Sorry, my music is not working right now, so we're going to go into my sponsor, sponsored by E-Class Executive, for private transportation, such as airport transportation, private functions, wedding, graduation, and so forth. The phone number is 306-514-3191. 306-514-3191. There's Al's Renovations. I don't know why I can't find my information. And Ashaki Charles Jewelry. You can find her on Instagram, and sponsored also by Kandy Sexual Desires. You can check out www.Kandy Sexual Desires. That's my site. You guys can buy your toys, buy whatever needed, plus clothes, plus shoe. So, guys, thank you for being here. Have a blessed week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So everybody's on Zoom. You can stay there, and then I'm going to say bye to YouTubers. Bye, YouTube.